Yo, it's your boy M coming at you today with another review and some special announcements. Just one at the end of the video. So stay tuned and hit that like button and subscribe and hit that bell too so you can get notifications whenever I produce new stuff. So today I'm going to be reviewing a beloved video game of mine that's been out since 2011, back in the days when everyone had PS3s and Xbox 360s and PCs were at their PCs, I guess. I was going to say at their fertile age, but prime. But I think they're kind of at their prime now, but nonetheless, that's for a different video. But yeah, nonetheless, 2011 Skyrim. Currently have it for the PS4. Gonna try to be making a upgrade soon to the latest Xbox because Skyrim on a PS4 is good, but it's not superior like it is on the Xbox. Xbox has all the amazing mods. Like, for example, you can turn your freaking player into some Star Wars freaking Dragon Ball Z character that's running around with lightsabers, chopping up everyone while you're doing your freaking Kamehameha blast on a dragon off in the distance. So this game pretty much starts off with you not knowing you're the Dragonborn, and pretty much you get caught up trying to cross the border, and the Imperials were taking you back to get your head popped off with a nice axe. Sadly, it gets interrupted by a dragon that you end up finding out later is Alduin, the Eater of Worlds, who was sent back in time to pretty much delay him eating the world in the future. So, yeah, just push your problems way to the back. I like that solution. But nonetheless, um, you escape, luckily enough, and the game pretty much gives you a main objective. You can stick to it, or you can just wander off and do whatever you want in Skyrim. I tend to kind of focus on leveling up before I can do the main quest because as easy as the main quest is, being at a decent level and just one-shotting everything makes the game progress way more quicker. Now, the really awesome thing about this game, since it's been out since 2011, is how relevant the game has been and how over the years they've incorporated a marketplace where you can buy content to keep the game relevant. We have new player homes from a really cool thieves den, or if you're playing a vampire build, you can live in the mountains in some weird vampire cave that is suitable for a vampire, to a very simple homestead near one of the major cities, Whiterun. And the mechanics that they incorporate into all these new player homes are really convenient and nice. And if you're a collector of the legendary weapons and armor, they definitely have display cases that you can put these in. Now, when it comes to new gameplay mechanics, they incorporated a survival mode that really brings new life to the game. If you're that type of person who likes to play a really intense, hardcore version of the game where you have to worry about being not hungry, trying to, you know, stay out of cold weather because that takes a huge toll on you, or even being in warm climate and how you have to like wear certain armor in certain environments. It it makes the game a bit challenging, and if you can't keep up with it, you can always easily turn it off. Now, when it comes to other gameplay add-ons that they added to the game, I really enjoy the zombie, although I wish they added a little more to it, to say the least. But yeah, if you want to go around fighting zombies, that is a part of the game. It really makes the whole Necromancer build a lot more cooler, to say the least. So you can have zombies fight for you. What else? They incorporated pets. You can have a mud crab wearing armor, which is kind of cool. And they even introduced lately a brand new DLC size content where it incorporates a lot of previous armors and weapons from previous games of the Elder Scrolls franchise from Morrowind and Oblivion, which, if you haven't played those games either, I recommend if you're a fan of the Elder Scrolls franchise, but if you're a casual player who is expecting these games to be like Skyrim, you're in for a treat because each game is unique on their own. From Morrowind, which was my bread and butter back in the day when I was in middle school, roaming the lands of Morrowind as a dark elf and taking forever to level up and not really knowing the mechanics of the game. Kind of just using it as a perfect escape from my mundane life as a middle schooler to Oblivion, where you have to pretty much save the land from the Oblivion crisis. Freaking portals from hell, pretty much, are popping up everywhere, and you gotta shut them down because they're pouring a huge onslaught of monsters into the land that you have to try to defend, while at the same time trying to find order for the king that was killed in the beginning of that game. Now back to Skyrim. Ooh. um, yeah, if you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. The game is very, I guess, it doesn't care what you do. If you don't want to stick to the main game, you don't got to. If you want to actually complete the storyline and hope that there is more to it, the game provides numerous of gameplay hour. Like it's long. Like once you defeat Alduin, you want to go and figure out and solve mysteries of certain, like say for example, there's a mission where you have to figure out who killed this one individual in Windhelm. You get to be a detective. You want to figure out, about a certain type of plant. Cool. You have to go collect, I think, like 30 red nern roots in some cave that is pretty cool. A lot of bioluminescence type mushroom stuff going on in this cave. To like even the stuff that they incorporated into the marketplace, referring back to the Morrowind and Oblivion content that they incorporated into the game. But they also even incorporated, mods. PS4 isn't superior. Xbox is. I will stand firm on that hill. But nonetheless, highly recommend it. It's out for pretty much every console now, from the Nintendo Switch, which is pretty cool because they incorporate a lot of Legend of Zelda uh, armor. So you want to run around Skyrim dressed up as the sword wielding elf wearing a green tunic. You can wear that green tunic and swing a freaking massive sword with the Highland shield. So they always provide. What can I say? This game has been my bread and butter, my escape, my everything. And if you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. So yeah, that's your boy with my review today. And for this special announcement, this Friday, I'm going to be going to a special event at the Comic-Con Museum. They're going to be doing a grand opening for their newest exhibit, Doctor Who. Wasn't much of a follower back in the day. I probably watched two of the Doctors. I think my favorite one was probably David Tennant. Really enjoyed him as the Doctor, and I kind of just fell out as of recent. I know last I heard it's on Disney Plus, which that's a topic for another day. I don't feel like ranting, but nonetheless, I'll be recording the exhibit, so be expecting a video possibly this weekend. Until then, it's your boy M, and I hope you have a good one. And remember to like and subscribe and ring that bell so you get notifications. Just click it, click that bell. Let me bug you. Let me notify you when I'm posting new stuff. Thanks. You have a good one. Peace.